Where am I at? Aries. Hey, Aries. Welcome to your reading. There's a message that has been, all right, then don't message me. I don't care. So, usually I do stream music whilst doing my readings. But in the last, I actually got warnings from YouTube due to copyright. So I will still play the music to channel messages from the songs, but I will not play it. Only I will hear it. Damn. Okay, Aries, I'm super tired. I have not slept for 2 nights in a row now. The lighting here is not the best. Speaking of quality, I know the quality of the picture is total bullshit. I'm sorry about that, but I do not have enough subscribers yet to do higher quality recordings. So subscribe, please. That would be so great. What I have playing here, Aries, is a song, and especially the video just caught my attention because it's a dude just running and running and running and running, but not really moving. And he's like in a he's not even outside. He's like in a studio, so he's in a totally like in a build up world, and the world around him is moving, but he is not. He stays in the same spot all the time. What's going on here? Okay. So that might be significant for you. If the quality is too bad for you, like if you're watching on a computer, this bugs me really. If you want to say something, just say it, please. This is weird. Just go ahead. I can't bite you. I'm too far away. Watch the video on your phone. The quality will be a little bit better on the phone. Something's going on here too. Just a sec. All right. Whoopsie. Okay. Sorry about that. Anywho, the usual intro. Thank you for stopping by. If you have not seen me yet, I'm relatively new to this. So far, I've mainly been active on Instagram and Facebook. I'm no longer on Facebook, but I'm still on Instagram. If you want to check out my profile, feel free to do so. I usually post updates there every day. I have not posted anything yet today, except for a very pretty selfie. Sometimes I need that. Because today I want to focus on doing videos. So, as usual, I read energies. So energies can be fluid. Place yourself in the story I'm about to tell, wherever you feel you are. This can be past energy, present energy, or future energy. Don't get hung up on persons or genders if I speak of third-party situations or divine feminine or divine masculine. This is all about energy again. Divine masculine, divine feminine are energies that we all carry inside. So if something about that resonates with you, it's something you need to heal within yourself, and not something about someone external to you. With that being said, if there's something external to you or someone, I will say it. Don't make anything fit that doesn't. Okay? Don't make things resonate because you want them to resonate. What else? This is general. So it's for a rather large group. Okay, Aries, this energy is really real. Like, this video does not want to play really this weird message that has been deleted here from a user called XYZ. XYZ? I don't know. I'm feeling like really like I'm being held back. So that might be an energy that you're in right now. Maybe you are a little stuck. Maybe something that you have been putting a lot of energy in has not brought back to you what you were expecting. Maybe you even have issues of showing yourself, of putting yourself out there, something like that. Let's take a look. At first, I want just like, oh, thank you. Yes, that was really quick, Aries. Just the driving energy for you this month is the Queen of Swords. So especially in this deck, the Queen of Swords, I mean, yes, she is spirited, she is smart, she's super intelligent, she knows how to talk. But look on this, she looks frustrated, right? She's like, cut the shit off, next. Leave me alone. If you don't have anything for me, move on. Oh, by the way, if you don't like cursing, you should say goodbye here because I curse a lot. Sometimes in a very cute way because I'm German. So I mess up words and then you will have fun. You can laugh. Also, if you can't handle sarcasm, bye-bye. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the moon, and she also seems quite angry and frustrated, you know, kind of bothered. I think that for you, this might say there has been some delusional behavior going on. You might have pursued something that wasn't actually there. Let's see. That was quick again. Number one, number two. Excuse me. I improved my setup, by the way. The first videos I made out of my bed, which sucked. But I'm interesting. But I'm like within packing up all my stuff in my apartment. Hey, I have 2 viewers. Awesome. So basically my whole apartment is a mess. Today I managed to create this spot for the readings. Okay, this is actually pretty nice, Aries, because you got the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Now, the Fool is not only a fresh new beginning to me, and especially when I look at the cards that I have on the table, which I'm going to show you in a second. This is like, yeah, see? Because it goes on. You might come to clarity about where you might have been fooling yourself. And that's what I just said with the Queen of Swords and the Moon. Right. So on the table, I have Strength, the Knight of Wands, and Death. So to me, see? Well, I haven't properly slept in 48 hours, so I think I'm allowed to be a little bit stupid. So in this combination, what I see in those 3 cards is, I mean, look how the knight is rushing at the woman with the lion, while death is running over all those people. So I think that you have been kind of almost as if you were rushing over your own voice, like your own inner guidance, because you thought you had to push through something. There might have been outbursts of temper, of anger. Even you might have been quite short-tempered or are right now. like having a hard time taming the beast. You kind of need help about that, especially with people coming in and wanting something from you, or I see you might have that you might feel overwhelmed and kind of pushed over by others also right now. But remember, we had the moon earlier, so remember that this is most likely mirroring something within you. Okay, someone's like, see, there he is again. Someone has a hard time getting things off his chest. Someone might even feel bad about something. I don't know what's going on. If you do, don't hesitate to tell me. Okay, I'm going to clarify strength. No, not like that. Try again, please. What was it, though? Oh. Let's see. I feel I need to shuffle them. Yeah, see, I look at the music videos streaming on my phone, and there's someone standing in front of barriers, seeing red lights blinking. He kind of looks as if he's feeling bad about something. What happened now? Oh, okay. So let's see. Strength. Do you want to yell at me or something? Feels like it. No? Okay. And see, now I have someone here in that video on a stage looking very nervous. So what I said that earlier. You might have difficulties. You might not want to put yourself out there. Okay, the magician is pretty cool, right? I mean, he's connected. He's got it all going. He knows how to do his stuff, but can come across quite arrogant in this. Huh. This is interesting. You know what? I want one more. See, now I know why so many cards came out before. Because this is weird. And now it's even weirder. The moon again. The moon again. So this kind of reminds me of the weekly forecast that I had done for Aries. See, I think that whilst pursuing your path, whilst going after what it is that you think is your purpose, following your guidance, doing what you want to do in order to achieve the abundance that you wish for, you might have caused some pain. Or it might just come out now that you start thinking about, hey, 3 people. You start thinking about how tough you have been. I'm going to clarify this a little bit more in a second, because usually, you know, the star is a super positive card. It's about wish fulfillment. And I really feel that this isn't even you. I think that's someone external, or basically people around you, or issues that you have blocked, or that you have been like kind of pushing away. By the real feel, it's a person, at least one person. That's also other than in other decks, there's a guy laying on the ground here. He might be crying. He doesn't look very good. I think he needs a hug or something. Go hug that guy. I'm gonna have some tea. Thank you. Okay, the song playing right now is Impossible. So I do feel that well, I'm gonna say it later. I'm not gonna say it now. So, clarifying Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. He does not go away. He keeps coming out. He keeps coming out. So, here we have the Page of Pentacles and the Moon. Clarifying the Knight of Wands. And that's again really weird. Aries, you have a really weird energy right now. As I said, I'm also feeling super confused. I'm starting to get a headache, like in my forehead. I almost feel like a little, feels like that way, like a little, like being defiant, like very like, no, I don't see why I should do that. I don't see why you would say that. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to do this. Something like that. Give me one more for the Knight of Wands, please. And there's the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you did have the Ace of Pentacles. A lot. And here's the Hermit. The Hermit. Could you stop thinking so much? Oh my God. How hard have you been in your head lately? How much are you in your head? What is going on? You know, oh, this song sucks. I'm going to put this away. You know what, Aries? Seeing this. Oh. Seeing this. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Seeing this, it's like you have been way too focused on the material realm, way too focused on the 3D, way too ego-based, not in a devil way, but you have been focusing too much on not not reality, but what is being reflected. And it's almost as if you're not able to see beyond. You know, there's a pentacle. You see the pentacle. Look, I got a pentacle. Yeah, this pentacle is so awesome. That's the pentacle. But look, there's a gate. But you're looking at this only. Now I gotcha. We're only human after all, right? Radioactive. Oh, wait. Sorry. But I really need this. Yeah, I had that before for another zodiac. Imagine Dragons, and they start, they talk about apocalypse. I did have apocalypse in one of my general readings lately, and apocalypse is nothing else than a reveal or a reveal of things that have been hidden from you, knowledge coming to you. And that reading, it's on my Instagram profile, is basically about lies and deceptions and secrets being uncovered. Uncovered. So clarifying a death, by the way. I need one more. it's 2 more. All right, I'm gonna take that. Yeah, and there's the look. We've had that earlier. It's the 5 of Cups again. 5 of Cups, crying over spilled milk, focusing on what does not work. Water under the bridge. 2 nice cups standing behind you. Whoa. Whoa, okay. Okay, so clarifying deaths. We have Queen of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So I feel like this signifies like a misunderstanding between you and another, because the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords are really, I mean, they're king and queen, right? Masculine, feminine, but they are very different in their communication. That might cause some issues, and we're still in the shadow of Mercury retrograde. We are out of it, but I do still feel Mercury retrograde having an impact on us. Like communication is still pretty weird. Lots of misunderstandings. Words spoken that aren't even meant that harsh, but are, interpreted or seen as harsh. So there definitely has been something that caused you to just, run over it. I'm just walking over this. I don't even give a damn what the fuck is going on, and someone might have cut off somebody else. Actually, my first thought when I saw her was a witch. Not in a bad way, but this must be a woman that is very, very intuitive, very, very intuitive, and has a lot of energetical power. Maybe that was a little bit too much. I just remember that we had the Queen of Swords as your driving energy. What I also feel this can mean is that you have kind of not been in alignment with yourself, like the way you have communicated between your rational and your emotional part, or your feminine and your masculine body, did in fact cause some fallouts, maybe even. Okay, what are you doing here? I'm gonna try and clarify this even further, even though my head still feels as if someone keeps hitting a sledgehammer on it. And that's definitely not me. I mean, I have a serious sleep deprived, but yeah, see, that's how my head feels. I want to, this it's way too much for me, and I want to get out of it. I just want to get out of it right now. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Aries regarding this spread. It's really heavy. It's really heavy. Really heavy. I mean, mind the title, right? The message I got before I started the reading was it's you and you. It's you. It's all about you. You. And I mean, up to a certain point, that's good. Life is about you, right? Yet, the lines are thin. The lines are thin. There's so many swords. Jesus Christ. No wonder that my head hurts. So many swords. So much going on in your head. So much going on in your head. So, what else do we have for Aries? There's definitely something hidden from you. See how all those cards flip but stay in the deck? To me, that is, here's the Queen of Wands again. To me, that's something being hidden from you. That is going on behind the curtains. Sorry, I need some tea. Talking too much. Yeah, you know what? One more. What's here? Chariot. No. Okay. So, Five of Swords. Five of Swords, like you know, that's that struggle. That's it's kind of like feeling as a winner, although you aren't, or feeling defeated, even though you aren't. It's all you all make that up in your head. And okay, now look, I have the Page of Cups. I have the Queen of Wands again, the Nine of Swords, the Fool, the Two of Wands, and Justice. So I do feel that this is external to you. I really feel that there is someone or something, but I really feel someone who is ready of creating a distance. Now that can be you, or it can be someone external to you. And it's in order to create balance, and because this person thinks that this is the right thing. It's actually an energy that I've been getting quite a lot for others too. I mean, we are in the new moon in Sagittarius, so quick decisions, quick actions, new ideas, new creative sparks, creating new things, growing new things. Good too. There's a chance that this could be you realizing that the path that you have been pursuing lately wasn't right. So you're just putting it aside and focusing on something else. Again, this does not have to be something bad. You know, in order to have balance, we might need more than one thing, right? So maybe that's what you need to do right now. I'm gonna move on to your oracle cards because they usually offer the best and clearest answers, but I need space. I need space. Aries, do you need space? Do you need space? Do you need space? Or do you need space? You might need space. You might need space. I still kind of want to get out of my head. Well, I don't like this. I really don't. What's going on here? Funny. I had that song coming up before I started the live stream, and it's I Promised Myself. Nick Cayman. Promise myself. Or was it for Pisces? I'm confused, but I've heard that already today. Promise myself. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Don't give me too many, please. I have to read them all. The Hand of Fatima. So yeah, and this is like really Usually, this card is about protection, but what I also see in this picture is like this person and that energy from above, kind of in a power battle. She's like, no, get away with that, I don't want it. And she's like, hey, but now here, hello, this is important. Think about it. So what we have here is 1 and a new gown. Numbers are 6, 5, 7 here, and 18 there. I did not pay attention to your numbers, so they might not be relevant for you right now. Excuse me. I want to start with this one. I feel that this is more important. Yeah, might make sense. Listen. If you could only see the incredible gift, the symbolic robe being offered to you now, your fears would quake and tremble, disappearing more quickly than you could imagine. Your heart would take wings and become so light your entire being would lift clean off the ground and soar like an angel bird amongst the playground of the Divine Mother's skies. Yet, like a young one, so much younger than your years and wisdom warrant, you may hold on to your tattered robes as though they were a security blanket. See? Though you know it is time to let it go, you may take pause and have a moment of doubt. You may wonder if the new robes will descend swiftly enough, or that without what you have known to cling on to, you will be left stark naked, exposed and vulnerable. These thoughts are not worthy of your status, but perhaps you are yet to realize you are most of the sublime royal lineage, that you are worthy of a cloak of galaxies, a crown of stores? When I go to the store, of stars, a body of sacred earth, and a voice of stirring music. This oracle comes to you with sacred portent. You are fast approaching a moment of a great leap, an evolutionary shift on your spiritual path. Your sense of yourself and your divine identity is about to be revealed. See, I told you something is going to and realized in a way more potent than ever before. This is wonderful. It is a divine happening. You must allow it. Do not confuse humility with humiliation. Do not humble yourself excessively. You do not have to battle with false pride either. Simply honor yourself as a living being, worthy of life, worthy of this royal path of divine realization. What a gift it is to cast aside belief in inferiority or superiority, unhelpful as those notions are for you now. What a gift instead to embrace your own path, irrespective of what any other may think, whether they hold it in glory or derision. That's what I meant earlier, the path. This oracle comes with sacred guidance for you. You're stepping into empowerment in a new way, and it is to be honored. Do not allow yourself to be dragged into dramas or power games. You are worth so much more than that. You are tapping into your inner dignity, and others may not know how to respond. Some will respond with love and acknowledgement, others with fear and judgment, calling you too big for your boots or high and mighty. Those are voices of fear, not truth. Be in your dignity and power and keep going. It is the divine that urges you, thus not the ego. Do not doubt the changes happening within you. Now embrace them. See, this is not what I've seen earlier, because what I've seen was more that you might feel a little high and mighty, and basically act a little high and mighty. So I think you just have to be careful of that still. still. And it's funny how I said with that card, right, that you're kind of in denial about what the divine is trying to give you or to place onto you. And then the meaning of this card comes out like that. So let's see. There's a friction or conflict within you or your life right now, a sense perhaps of being pulled in more than one direction and confusion because of this. You are questioning which path to take, this way or that. What if you choose this path and it turns out to be the other would have been better? But how can you know now what choice, if any, is most needed in your life? So many questions. Your mind is scurrying. See, that's what I was saying. Like your mind is like all over the place. Like, what is that? No, what happened? No, I want to go. I want to go. That's how it felt. Where was I? There is no other word for it. Backwards and forwards it goes, to and fro, trying to settle upon the truth. I love you too much to allow this to continue unchecked. Surrender it. Give it up. If there is any part of you struggling to surrender the conflict between old and new, between what has been and what needs to be, between passion and duty, creativity and rationality, between this role or identity, then know this, even the conflict serves. Don't choose either one and believe it is the answer. Sometimes the sacrifice is not one or the other, but the idea that it can be only one or the other. It's funny, I didn't say it earlier, although I felt it, because I wanted to say, be careful not to get caught up in duality, because in duality we tend to say it's this or the other, this or that, him or her, I'm going to go there or there. But it's more about having a mindset of polarity. Like everywhere you go, everything you do serves a purpose, and there's more than one truth. So why seek truth only in one direction when there is 4, 5, 6, 16, 1600 more aspects of it or to it? At another level, a level of divine resolution, there is beyond the apparent polarity and conflict a third way, the rising up to where there is only one perfection taking place constantly. Open your heart, you'll find the bridge to understanding and trusting in that perfection there, where it always has been and will always be. Don't worry, all is happening exactly as it should. There is a resolution and a perfect coming together of elements in your life that might have seemed disparate or in conflict. Something you have been trying to integrate is very nearly ready to click into place. And I want to leave it there. It's kind of the two of one's energy. Maybe, clicking into place. Aries, I hope you enjoyed this. As I said, like the video, subscribe if you want. I'd be happy. Drop a comment. Also, I mean, I'm always glad about getting feedback. Also to improve my readings, myself, constantly growing. And I hope I'll see you next time, Aries. Have a great time. I'll see you on Instagram or for the next weekly readings. Bye-bye. Have a good day.